the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Sixers coach Brett Brown helped build this team from ground zero. There were some lean years in Philly, but Brown helped set the values and the culture for this team. Brown said, "Can you teach? Can you cultivate relationships? And do you bring energy?" Those three qualities are what I've hoped to create throughout my tenure here. Kevin, mission accomplished.
He's done a terrific job. Thanks, David. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Philadelphia. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Miami just need to take it a game at a time.
And when you look at Miami, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they want it to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Thibault in at the three, the small forward. And for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Myers Leonard, and it's Nunn in at the point. Here's Nunn. I like this tonight, Smitty. We have veteran leadership on both teams. When you were a rookie in the NBA, who was your mentor?
You know, Kevin, this is going to surprise you because everybody looks at guys kind of on the court. My mentor was Manute Bol. Really? I played nothing like Manute Bol, but I would tell you, Kevin, he was my mentor. He would grab me by the ear and twist it and tell me what I needed to do as far as a leadership standpoint.
I never would have guessed him, Smitty, never.
Kevin, I walked in with some shorts and a polo shirt in Miami. He grabbed my ear and said, "That's not professional. You better wear a suit." I'm like, Manute, it's 90 degrees. I had to wear a suit every game.
I like that story. And it's Simmons penetrating. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Butler finds Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Tries from 7. And the bank shot is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And Philadelphia has possession. It's a three-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And it's sent back by Horford. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got his second bucket.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's Hero. Richardson covering. Outside Leonard. Over Embiid. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Simmons dishes to Richardson. Missed inside.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Three-pointer, Butler. That shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Dragic.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
No one covering. Richardson's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Here's Nunn. His last outing, he had 8 points. Passes it to Butler. Down low. Here's Hero. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Horford. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thibault. Here's Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. Takes a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Simmons inside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Butler. 20 points for him last game against Indiana.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
Now Simmons, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range, kept alive, hangs in the air. Horford with the bucket, getting it done inside.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And now the 76ers on the break. Wide open. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The pass to Butler. Here's Nunn, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
And he makes the first. Well, Smitty, as we know, there's talk of playing more regular season games overseas. Good idea, or is the season hard enough as it is?
I like the balance where it is right now, Kevin. A few games you get a chance to go overseas, you know, during the season or preseason, but just add more travel, I don't know if it's a good idea.
Now here's Simmons. He had 10 points in the win against Orlando.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
And Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D type player, recommitted himself last year, Smitty, to defense.
Kevin, he felt like he wasn't being impactful on the defensive end and vowed to amend that. He can be a nuisance with that reach and he's put in that extra work to solidify his defensive presence.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Greggy's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 14. Kicks to Richardson. Back to Embiid. No good. Great D that time from Leonard. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 8 points.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Outside, Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Timeout called. The Heat, defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Pass to Butler. It's hauled in by Thibault. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat trail by 16. Dragic left side. Passes it to Hero. Dragic against Simmons. Dragic kicks to Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing. The 76ers leading by 16. Embiid, no good. Miami's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Dragic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
And that one falls for Dragic. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
So he gets them both.
A rare bad trade by the San Antonio Spurs. Dragic was their 2nd-round pick in 2008. They traded his rights to the Suns for a player who didn't even make the roster.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 10. Here's Scott. A three-pointer off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
First free throw is good. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Greg, great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
And so Butler nails both of them. One record that doesn't get much attention, Steve, a league-wide drop in turnovers. Last season was the lowest rate ever for turnovers in the NBA. It was terrific.
It was, and I think the reason why is teams are doing a good job offensively of sharing the basketball. There's not a lot of over-dribbling. And I think also the three-point shot. Guys are not driving the basketball because that can create turnovers. With the chance of driving it, they're catching and they're shooting from a long distance.
They get it back. Harris, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Robinson's checked in for Josh Richardson. Three-pointer, Butler. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Simmons got 8 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Hero passes to Butler. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Hero. From deep. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Robinson. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside, Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Olynyk, he's checked in for Leonard. Jay Crowder comes in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson's checked in for Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Hero. Now here's Dragic. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Robinson. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
Now, here is Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Olynyk can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Simmons slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 15-point game. Robinson against Harris. Outside for Simmons. From 20 feet out. Rebound by the Heat.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And a phenomenal attack of the rim off the drive from Iguodala there. Just exploding to the hoop past the defense.
59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. And the pass to Harris. Takes the 3. Robinson misses. The Heat trail by 13. Robinson misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Harris kicks to Robinson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miami's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dragic against Simmons. Olynyk inside and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Scott, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign with Philadelphia.
What put me over the edge to make this switch is just the depth that I saw with this team. It's an up-and-coming young team that we have a chance to be good for many, many years, and it was something I wanted to be a part of.
Playing for a historic franchise, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history, something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Dragic is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Robinson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Now here's Dragic. 9-point game his last outing. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Simmons against Dragic. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Harris. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
A big part of what makes Harris a more physical player right now is he has filled out his frame, and he is able to finish through contact.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The 76ers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And that one misses. The emphasis on freedom of movement, less grabbing and holding on the perimeter, Steve, has made some players almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, James Harden, because he likes to be physical, and how can you not guard him without being physical? In return, Steph Curry, because he gets an opening shoot shot. Lillard, Kyrie, Devin Booker, Giannis, Kevin Durant for sure. It's hard to guard these guys because they're so good on the offensive end.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Simmons. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 16. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in, but they recover it. To the middle. Here's O'Quinn, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Olynyk.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so O'Quinn nails both of them.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Here's Thibault. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Now here's Embiid. He had 22 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Thibault. And he overshot that one, missing. The Heat trail by 17. Nunn passes to Olynyk, and yes, it's good.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Iguodala. Richardson outside. It's deflected. Here's Nunn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Iguodala. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harris, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
The shot by Crowder, no good. Philadelphia leading by 15. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Korkmaz. Ball's knocked loose. Iguodala outside. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Whenever Andre gets loose on the break, you have to reward him. Great job running the floor, one of the best in the business.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Fires it up. No good that time.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
Leonard, he's checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Jay Crowder. The 76ers also with a sub. Horford's checked in, so 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. It was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Leonard trying to break free. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Now here's Richardson. His last outing, he had 8 points. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yep, that one goes in there.
That's a beautiful move by Josh Richardson. And the defense, you got to be better than this. Can't allow a blow-by.
Now here's Iguodala. Defense right on him. Butler from outside. It's not going to go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Thibault. No good on the three.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
The finish. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You see the intensity in Butler's eyes. When you give him room to run, look out.
And here's Embiid. 8 points for him. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Heroes checked in for Andre Iguodala. And the 76ers also making a change. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
76ers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Here's Nunn. Pass to Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And for the Heat, the offensive production over the years just hasn't been there consistently.
Let's just look at last season, for instance. 26 in the league in points. They tried to make up for it with a great defense and rebounding. But if you're not explosive offensively these days, it just keeps your opponent in the game.
The first free throw is good.
You look at the success of Jimmy Butler, the NBA's most improved player in 2015, and continuing to refine his game.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. And so Butler nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Horford. Back to Richardson. That one misses. Great D that time from Leonard. And slam dunk by Butler.
You cannot allow Butler to get anywhere near the rim, because why? He will slam it.
Philadelphia leading by 10. The pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. He's covered by Leonard. Unloads from 13. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's Richardson on the wing. Pass to Thibault. Clock at 6. Scott. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Leonard trying to break free, and it's Butler missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Dragic. There's the feed to Leonard. And it's sent back by Horford. They get it back. Good on the shot. Heroes got 15 points. Philadelphia leading by 6. Passes to Horford. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid kicks to Richardson. Can they get it? And it's Miami with the rebound. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Scott against Butler. Good work defensively by Horford. Poked loose. Pass to Thibault. 1:39 left here in the second. And he can't jam it through. Butler attacking and slam dunk by Butler.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Philadelphia shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Thibault. Here's Richardson. Dragic with some nice D. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Richardson against Dragic. Richardson attacking. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Richardson against Dragic, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside, Scott. There's the pass to Embiid. Pass to Thibault. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
With the tip, and Leonard stays with it. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Inside. To end the drought, and the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 12 in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead. They're up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
We played. And I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. It's what we've been talking about. And I thought our defense, for the most part, was excellent.
A good start. We'll see how they finish. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I was surprised on how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave him a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. The 76ers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
We talk a lot about second-round picks coming in and making a difference. Josh Richardson is one of those guys, and he was rewarded financially for it.
Here's none. There's the dish to Butler. Shot clock at 5 from the low block. Leonard, no luck. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Leading by 5.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Here's none. Passes it to Butler. Here's Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Hero passes to Leonard. Pass to Nunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Nunn can't get it to fall. Richardson attacking. It's hauled in by Hero.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Butler up top. Richardson covering. And there's the pass to Hero. They need this. And it's sent back by Horford.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Thibault can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 10.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Here's Simmons. 14 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The Heat trail by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Leonard. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Simmons. Nunn passes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. with the fadeaway. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here is Robinson. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Butler, here we go. The shot's good. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The 76ers leading by 7. And Simmons kicks to Robinson. It's Richardson on the wing. He's got 17, and the basket is good. Heat have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Right side, Leonard. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The shot, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Robinson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 14, 14 rebounds. Oh, wow!
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Robinson passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the Heat call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Leonard. Crowder comes in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson's checked in for Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Hero. And then for Philadelphia, Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Al Horford. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Richardson. Robinson for 3. He can't get that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Iguodala's drive. Count that one. Iguodala's got 11 points.
Doesn't matter how many years Iguodala plays in this league, he's going to give you everything he has, wire to wire.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. Poked away. Back to Embiid. Shot from 16. Robinson kicks to Embiid. Pass to O'Quinn. Crowder with the steal. A drive by Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Outstanding work from Iggy. So skilled in finishing off the drive.
Simmons with it. He's got 15. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Simmons. Six on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in second. Fourth, the 76ers.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line.
And he makes the first. Korkmaz checked in for Joel Embiid. Both shots good from the stripe.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Outside Robinson. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Iggy is so creative down low, just overwhelming the defense with his athleticism.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Simmons. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
Iguodala, the pass to Crowder. The layup missed.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Simmons. That shot is off. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Crowder dishes to Olynyk, and he lays it straight in. Olynyk's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Korkmaz. To the paint. Here's O'Quinn. Count that bucket. O'Quinn's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Nunn over Simmons. Nunn can't get it to fall. Robinson against Robinson. Outside Robinson. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Iguodala's hook. Oh, what a play!
And just a spectacular play from Iggy there. Seeing a path to the basket and just taking off towards the rim.
76ers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Pass to Harris. Robinson with it. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, they get it again. That's tipped. Outside Robinson. Here's Nunn, guarded by Robinson. Nunn can't get it to fall.
And you watch Olynyk play, and he has the skill set of a stretch 4. Solid enough from outside, although he struggled last season, can give a team a different look from the post spots.
Nunn passes to Iguodala. He kicks to Crowder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
The 76ers leading by 6. And with Olynyk, he has the size to play at the 4 or the 5.
Olynyk is a legit 7-footer, and he has added beef inside the lane. Though until he improves as a rim protector, you'd rather have him as a 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Simmons. Now Olynyk, he has 6. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Robinson. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Heat trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Buries it from three-point range. Crowder's got 8.
Stretching the floor, Crowder, a low percentage shooter from the field overall, but he's good from distance.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And, you know, Smitty, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
And here's a look at the stats for Ben Simmons. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's averaging 14 points a game, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. 7-point differential. A minute 42 left in the third. Here's Butler, and it's blocked by O'Quinn. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Thibault, and the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Butler on the wing, beyond the arc. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 now on the night. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The pass to Hero. Adebayo with the ball. Working on O'Quinn. Here's Dragic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Al Horford is checked in for Harris. And it's Richardson in for Ben Simmons. Here's Thibault. He's got 9. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by the Heat. Pass to Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Richardson. 19 points in the game, and it's Dragic with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Richardson outside, over Adebayo. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Hero. Myers Leonard is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Back to Dragic. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. It's Scott on the wing, defended by Butler. Got a hand on it. Pass to Hero. And here's Dragic. Puts up a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And that one's good. Thibault.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pass to Adebayo. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
He may never lead the league in assist totals, but Dragic is a willing distributor.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Thibault. The pass to Richardson. Dishes to Embiid. Scott the pass to Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Leonard. And that one's good. Thibault. And the 76ers lead by 7. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Dragic the pass to Leonard. And that's off the glass and in.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Passes to Horford. Tries it from 19, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Leonard, no luck.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
He lobs it up, so it's Richardson with the jam.
Yet another one by Richardson. If you got somebody that's going good, give him free reign and let him roll.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero, guarded by Horford. Here's Hero. He dishes it to Dragic. Lets it go from deep. And Horford pulls it down.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Adebayo, high post to the left side wing. Hero, good work defensively by Richardson. The 76ers leading by 11. Feeds it to Horford, shoots, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Here's Leonard, and the rejection by Embiid. Leonard, no luck.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Butler against Simmons. The pass to Richardson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Miami no good on that time either. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Simmons against Butler. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. And the rejection by Embiid. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Richardson. It's good. Richardson's got 11 in the second half.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Now here's Dragic. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Richardson, no luck. The Heat trail by 17. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hero's got 19 points.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Richardson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is what you want. Put the defender in a position where he has to foul you to stop you. Richardson can be a tricky cover.
The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's off on the first. Jay Crowder's checked in for Butler. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. That one misses. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
The 76ers leading by 15. Passes it to Simmons. Leonard with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Richardson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That's good from Hero. He's perfect from the line this time. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. Richardson outside. On the wing, Harris. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Crowder. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Richardson. That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both. The Heat trail by 15. Here's none. Outside Crowder. Over to the wing. Here's none. Guarded by Simmons. Back to Crowder. 4 on the clock. From deep. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
The 76ers leading by 12. And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 9th assist in the game now. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's none. Guarded by Simmons. Kicks it to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Nunn passes to Crowder. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Leonard against Embiid.
Defensively, the way Crowder gets after it, he knows there will always be a role for him.
Shots good by Hero.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Shot from 12. No good off the back of the rim.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Hero passes to Nunn. Down low and stolen by Richardson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Here's Nunn. Pass to Leonard. Over Embiid. Leonard the pass to Nunn. Back to Leonard. Clock at 4. And his offense just hasn't been there.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
That's good from Simmons. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's Nunn. Richardson covering. Here's Hero. And that one goes long. Philadelphia leading by 15. Thibault the pass to Simmons. And that one drops.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Richardson outside. Back to Simmons. And the pass to Thibault. He kicks it to Simmons. Embiid against Leonard. They grab their own miss. Here's Harris. Hits the jump hook. And the 76ers lead by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Ben Simmons.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
To the inside. Here's Hill, and it's blocked by O'Quinn. Here's Neto. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Smith outside. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. To halt the run and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Well, a lot of progress being made from a technical standpoint. You can't escape it, Steve. Shoes now that can tighten themselves without laces, changing colors. Have you gotten yourself a pair yet?
Well, Kevin, I haven't, but I bought a lot of pair for my kids. I do like these type of shoes where there are no shoelaces. I'm a little lazy right now, Kevin, but I love the technology that are going into shoes right now. That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Neto. 5 to shoot. Here's Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's good from Scott. Scott hits them both. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 17. Iguodala right side, three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Burks. And Hill over to help. Burks the pass to Scott. And it's good, 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 19.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.